brought to you by Century 21 Kima Properties. Call Brian Ellermans today for all your real estate needs.
It's October 5th. It's really hot. It's like 70 degrees. I like taking the kids hunting when it's hot outside because it's comfortable for them. They don't freeze and get cold. So, and I like them to have a good experience.
There's a calf over there.
There's one right there too.
Oh yeah, okay.
We're stopping to say hi to the cows.
There's one way back there.
Yeah, they like hanging out in the shade back here. In the shade and the mud because it's so hot out. I bet the deer are gonna be doing the same. Deer probably aren't gonna be moving a whole lot. Taking your kids hunting is not just about shooting a deer. It's about teaching them to have fun in the outdoors and just life skills. Like she's learning to drive. She had to go through that little gate. She understands electric fences, so we had to make sure that the electric fence is plugged back in so the cows don't get out, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay, then we're gonna go sit in the stand and maybe see a deer or maybe some turkeys. It'll be fun. If we don't get anything, it doesn't matter. We had fun together. Don't touch that weed because the deer will smell where you've been. Seen a little doe when we first got in the stand. It was like
not even 5 minutes after we came up.
Now finally the sun just went over the tops of the trees. We have about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes still left. So we're excited to see if any deer come out. The acorns are dropping big time. So Emily's killed 2 deer before. She shot one when she was 7 from this very food plot. And then she shot a deer when she was 9, which was last year. And now she's 10. So she's gonna try to get her 3rd deer this year. And she's never hunted from a tree stand, so this is her first tree stand deer hunt. So right here, she could have taken the shot at the deer, but you know how it is if you've ever taken a kid hunting, and it's always a little bit hectic trying to communicate as to, when it's okay to shoot the deer there, and then sometimes the angle from the hunter and dad are a little bit different, and so in this case the tree was just a little bit behind. Now right now she's aiming at it, she's trying to shoot it, but this leaf right here is in the way, and it just didn't work out, and we didn't want to rush things and spook deer or wound one, so I just told her to hold off for a second. So this doe ends up wandering off back into the woods, and we didn't get a shot at this time.
It'll come back.
Well, about 20 minutes later, we look up and this doe, it's probably the same doe, but not sure, appears in the back of the food plot and looks like she's going to slowly feed our way. We are ready with the rage-tipped arrow from the crossbow.
No. Just wait. Be patient. You'll get a shot. Don't drop the crossbow.
In case you're wondering, the food plot is it's a brand, Real World Wildlife Products, and this is the Harvest Salad blend. It's got some wheat, oats, winter peas, and some rye grain in it. It's kind of my go-to. The deer love it in October and the first part of November. And then I also add some purple top turnips into the mix because that will keep the deer coming back to it in late December and January.
Go tight behind the shoulder. No, not yet. The shoulder's in the way. Yes, behind the shoulder.
I can show.
Yes. Oh no. So that was a really high hit, like really too high.
Yeah, I think she ducked. She definitely.
But did you see all the blood coming out?
Oh, there's gonna be a blood trail.
Well, and I'm pretty sure I heard her crash.
I shot a doe. I shot a doe.
What we're doing now is we're gonna give that deer some time to make sure it's good and dead so it doesn't jump away when we go try to find it. Although with the amount of blood that was pumping out, that's gotta be a dead deer. But she hit it really high. It ducked.
Yeah.
It ducked big time.
I had to aim in between those two branches to hit the deer, and it was really close to hitting one of the branches.
You aimed what? You aimed in between those two
Yeah,
branches right
those
there,
two.
because the deer was like back in there.
Yeah, and it was really close to that one, the one on that side.
Okay. Good job, Bug. So, anytime you shoot a deer, you need to really assess the situation. So many people lose deer because they're not doing that. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have an arrow to look at. If you have the arrow to look at, you can smell it and make sure it doesn't have any guts on it, and you can kind of tell what kind of hit it was. Luckily for us, we have it on video, so we can tell we were back and high lung, maybe even liver. We can also go look at the blood trail, maybe the first 30, 40 yards of it.
It was an explosion of blood.
And I think there is so much blood loss that we could visibly see as she was running off that she's dead. And we heard a huge crash, like we heard her pile up and crash, no doubt. But it's those kind of things that you really need to think about when everything goes down. Because the last thing you want to do is go find the deer too quickly. on the tree.
Yeah. It's like it just splattered out. So she's probably...
So, because that deer is hit so high, we need to look up high for blood on leaves. Like up on this and stuff. She went this way. I'm sure she did. Because it sounded like she crashed back here is what I heard.
So she might have
So
gone back to her bed.
hop down and look for some blood down there. Alright, if I can get it. Let me shine the light.
I barely grabbed that.
So let's look at it.
There's blood all around it, obviously. But look at that. This white feather is red. So I definitely killed it. Oh my gosh.
Let me smell it. It's awful watery. Is there any? I don't see any bubbles on it. Which bubbles is lungs? Flip it around.
Hold on,
Okay.
turn back. Is that bubbles? Yeah, there's bubbles in it. So it might have hit the lung. But you never know how long this arrow was sitting out.
I don't really want to go too much further if we don't find her soon.
Why? Because she could still be alive.
Right.
Put the arrow in the ground or whatever you're gonna do. How's my head? I found it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Yay! Oh, wow, that cut through her. Oh my, oh, I see her spine. It looks like it cut her spine or something. Oh, wow.
I saw her. That's why I made you stop.
Oh, so you saw her through there?
Uh-huh.
I knew you saw her when you stepped.
Good job, Buggy. Pick her head up. Let's look at her.
Oh, she's still alive, I think.
No, she's not.
She groaned. I think I heard her groan. No, that blood stinks. Oh, that's not gonna come off my tennis shoes.
No, it's not. That's your entry wound.
Are you positive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, yeah, because it didn't come out.
Wow.
It didn't have an exit hole.
All right.
And yeah, that's the way she was facing.
Now we gotta get her out.
Look
That's
at
a
you.
long, long way.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness gracious.
Okay, look at your phone. Where'd you park the side by side?